Alright, got the Dynam Grand Cruiser here. I picked this up used from Roy's Hobby Shop. It's a local hobby shop in Hurst. If you're ever out in Hurst, Texas, go ahead and swing by there. They're got a pretty good selection. Everything's at very fair prices. This was a plane that one of our other club members, Jeremy, had bought, and he didn't like it for various reasons, so he took it up there and they sold it on consignment for him, so I got a good price on it. Jeremy came down on the price that was advertised, so I was satisfied with that. He did say, I saw Jeremy out here at the field, he said there was a problem with the retracts. I happen to have a couple of the Dynam upgraded retracts, which is a relatively cheap upgrade. They're like $10 each. And then I wanted to put the flaps on it as well. However, I'm having a little problem on the right flap. It's not wanting to close back all the way, so we won't be flying it with flaps. The gears do seem to work well. I did take it up for a maiden flight a little bit earlier. I'll probably use some of the footage from that in this video. Had to do a little trimming on it to get it to fly. He also said the tail was a little crooked when it was delivered. And you can definitely tell that. He did a good job straightening it, but it's still a little bit canted to the left. I didn't see any negative aspects on it on the flight, on the Maiden on it. So we'll try it one more time here. I do have this posted on Craigslist. It is out there for a very competitive price, actually, but I may pull that down after flying it. It actually flew very well on this Maiden, so we'll try it one more time here and see if it opinion changes. But there's another club member out here, Paul, who has one, and he's done some fabulous upgrades on his. He got some oleo struts on it. He has added a spar under the wing, put a nice set of decals on it from Kaylee Graphics, and also some good min-wax coating to give it a real high luster shine. And his fly is just superb. Handles great on the ground with that oleo retracts as well. So without further ado, let us get this up in the air. Again, it's flying out on a 3-cell Turnigy battery. It will be a 2200 milliamp. I am coming out with low rates on the aileron and mid rates on the elevator and the rudder. We may need to adjust that once it's in the air, but let's give this a whirl. Just the old hat cam here. Sun's still low on the morning sky here, so we'll try to keep it on an east and west. Keep the sun to over our right shoulder here. Alright, everything checks out on the control surfaces. Let's give this a whirl. See if we can milk a scale takeoff. Gear up. Right down in front of us. This is my first twin motor plane, and I did check it. It does not have counter rotating props. They both turn in the standard direction. I really thought there would be some torque roll involved on it. However, I really didn't apply any opposing rudder on takeoff at all. Get a low pass here right in front of us. It's a good looking plane in the air. It's pretty big. It's probably just shy of 1300 millimeter. It's about the limit that I can get in the back of my sport utility. I got a little Nissan Rogue, and when I lay the seats down, it is about as large as you'd want to fit comfortably and still take other planes with you. When I come to the field, I like to bring at least 3 planes. Wow, man, something's burning over there in the distance. It's really got a haze in the air. Yeah, I like to bring 3 or 4 planes with me, just in case. You never know when you have a mishap with one. This way you're not grounded. You can still do some flying. We haven't done any aerobatics with this yet. Just been kind of getting a feel for it, see how it flies. Again, it's on low rate on the aileron. There's the vertical. And it definitely runs out pretty quick, as would be expected on a 3-cell. And we got about 45 seconds left. Got the timer set for 3.5 minutes. On the maiden flight. That's about where I carried it to, 3.5. And it 3-cell battery checked out at around 3.7 volts per cell. Alright, bring our gears down. There's our timer saying that your fun is over with. No flaps, of course, like I said, because I was having problems with that one. I'm going to go around one more time. That just looks so good. That's another thing that I like doing is, once you establish what your flight time is, back it off at least 30 seconds on your timer expiration. Reason for that, if you want to make an extra pass, or maybe your approach was bad, or whatever the case was, you got time without having to worry about pressuring yourself or having the battery run out or something like that. I'll show you, kill the motors. Let me give you a shot of those replaced retracts. Get it out of the sun here. Here we go. Works great. All right, I thank you for watching. I do have this posted on Craigslist. I advertise it as never flown, so I'll modify that posting after this, assuming we get it back in one piece. All right, here we go. It's flying on a 3-cell Turnigy 2200.